Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing out there? This is Crypto Goshen back again with another video. As you guys recalled on yesterday, in this video I made, we talked about a couple things. Talked about how I actually turned $18 into $6,000 in like a matter of an hour or so, which is like crazy good, if you will. We also, in this video, and for those that did not listen to the entire video, it was a giveaway opportunity in this particular video. And what I asked you guys to do was to let me know what my favorite number is between 1 and 12. Many of you have already responded. I mentioned to you that what I would be doing for those who correctly guessed what my favorite number is between 1 and 12, that I would be sending you 0.2. So Solana, right now Solana is, let's see where Solana is quickly. We're going to go to CoinGecko here. So Solana right now, I think it's like 180 or something like that. Let's see, Solana is down about it's 188. So that's, it's pretty good. So you go down here and you say 0.2. How much is that exactly? 0.2. So you're going to get yourself roughly about between $35 and $40 today for the 5 that actually guessed correctly. And we're taking the first 5. So we'll be talking about that in this video, identifying the winners who actually guessed correctly relative to my favorite number between 1 and 12. But the big portion of this video is going to be about me updating you guys on this video I made. Matter of fact, let's go here. It's a video I made almost 2 months ago. It is here. This video here. And the caption reads, "Can I really turn $50,000 into $1 million in this bull market here in 2024? So I actually, when the year started, obviously didn't know which way the market was going to turn. So I was very reluctant to invest a whole lot of capital early on. But because obviously you want to make sure that you are investing in what you believe will be a pretty bullish market for 2024. And we had the belief, but obviously at the end of the day, you want to look at the data and to make sure that that data is consistent with what your thoughts are relative to what the market might be doing. And so I actually started building this brand new portfolio. So I need to be clear, this is a brand new portfolio that I am building specific to this bull market here in 2024. It's actually completely separate from some other tokens that I've owned for the last several years. So this is a brand new portfolio, looking to take $50,000 and turn it into $1 million. And that's roughly what, guys? That's a 20x, right? I mean, just run the numbers for you so that you can see. So it's 50,000, right? You got 50,000 times 20. That's a 2,000% return, by the way, which we think is super doable in this bull market. So times 20. And there you go. You got $1 million. All right, so again, a little reluctant early on during the year to make an investment, trying to make sure that the market was not going to take another precipitous drop, another 20-30%. And if it did, obviously I wanted to be in a position to try to come in where it was like bloody red on the street when it came to the crypto prices. And so I started investing mid-February. So we're going to talk about that, and I'll be updating you guys and showing you exactly what has transpired this last almost 2 months, now a month and a half, since I've started this brand new portfolio. And then another thing, and I sort of teased this yesterday in the video I made, and it's been consuming me big time. I'll be frank with you guys, for the last 3-4 days when I found out about this new Solana trading bot. And so I've been using it big time, as you guys recall, and I posted this in the Telegram. So by the way, if you're not part of the Telegram, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're trying to learn all things about crypto. So you should jump over to Telegram. Make sure that you're following the Crypto Goshen Telegram here. Obviously, the link to my Telegram is down in the description below. And I would say the same relative to my Twitter page. So you may want to also pop over to Twitter here. And my handle is Goshen Crypto on Twitter/X. So you want to follow me here as well. You'll see even on Twitter, and I don't do this. So when I post things on Twitter, like when I do giveaways, that's only specific to Twitter. I never mention that obviously in my Telegram, or I don't mention that in a video. So you want to be following me to put yourself in a position where you could potentially qualify for some giveaways. I've been giving away several mobile tokens over the last week or so in increments of 1,000 mobile tokens, and probably have divvied out maybe 10 to 20,000 mobile tokens over the last 2 weeks. So make sure you are following me not only on this channel here, become a subscriber, hit that subscribe button below, but please also make sure you're following me on my Telegram as well as my X/Twitter page. So with that being said, again, what I have been doing the last 3 days, guys, it has consumed me, this crypto trading bot. So I'm gonna give you a sneak preview here. I am gonna commit some time this week to show you guys all the nuances and details relative to how to set up the trading bot on your end. I did reference in the video yesterday. I also posted it in the Telegram. The gentleman that actually put this before me is a YouTuber by the name of DeFi Gardener. I'll leave his links again down in the description below. And he's already made a video on how to set it up. He actually made one like a month ago, which I saw this past Friday, as I mentioned in the last video. But then he refreshed that video with another one on this morning that he released. So you want to make sure that you are following DeFi Gardener. I'll leave his YouTube link again down in the description below. But many of you have asked me to make a video as well, and I will commit to doing that. And as I stated yesterday, I had like the biggest short-term win in crypto, in my crypto life ever, where I invested measly, I shouldn't say that because that's all relative. I invested $18 and turned $18 into like $6,000 in a matter of like an hour and a half. And so if you were to go to my Telegram, and I know some of you guys out there say, I don't believe that. Well, I know it sounds too good to be true, but I'm going to actually I'm going to show you more receipts here in just a minute. So this is this is my bot, my trading bot in my Telegram. And by the way, this is a Telegram trading bot. So you'll need to have Telegram and some other things. And I'll be more specific regarding that when I do my own video. But certainly in the meantime, if you want to get started, you need to go out and watch, I think I posted it out here. You need to go out and watch Crypto Gardener's video on how to set it up. Speaking of posting, so this is the win I had a few days ago. Actually, this happened Sunday evening, where the bot went in. I put in 0.1 sold, like $18, and turned it into roughly 40 sold. By the time I sold it, it was right at 40 sold, but I was able to make off that $18 investment a little over $6,000. So this is one receipt for you guys, and for those that are still in doubt, let me see if I can change that. Doubting Thomas or Thomas said. Yeah, we like to have a little fun too. So I'm going to pop over to my Phantom wallet. I will recommend to you guys, because this is like really DGN, high risky stuff, and I'll make this clear in this video I'm going to be making on how to actually set up your own trading bot. I'm going to recommend heavily that you guys set up if you already have a Phantom wallet, that's your main Phantom wallet, set up a separate Phantom wallet. Won't cost you anything, where you do some of this DGN stuff that we're doing right now relative to these trading bots. So I'm going to pop over, I should say, to my Phantom wallet. Actually, I have a couple ones. So this is on this one. And remember, Phantom is an extension you can download. You can put it on the Chrome browser. You can also put it on the Brave browser. I'm in the Brave browser right now. This is the icon for the Phantom wallet. I'm going to click it. I need to log in here. So let's go ahead and log in. And I just want to show you, right? Just show you. I'm not just talking. This actually took place. I can remember my password. And so this bot here, notice I named it trading bot. So this wallet here is a wallet that's specific to me doing trading bot activities. And so I have this completely separate from my other Phantom wallets. And I have, some here, you'll see here, and I have some on another browser. But anyway, two things. My total investment the last 3 days since I've been doing this this Solana bot sniping, if you will, is probably about between $600 and $750. So this is the current balance. I have over $1,600 in this wallet, and then I'm going to show you the $6,000 I pulled out a few days ago. So you can click here, shows all your transaction. So this yesterday, and we're going to go, that was on the 24th, so it's 2 days ago. I'm going to continue to scroll down, and you'll see here, voila. So what I did when I cashed out of that token I sniped a couple days ago, obviously it puts it back in your wallet as Solana, and I literally swapped the Solana token for USDC, which is a stable coin, because I wanted to keep that amount stable. And then it was about $6,300, and I sent $6,000 roughly over to my Coinbase account, which it shows here, which is a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can click it. You see that? It's 11:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that money has exited this particular wallet, and I'll make a point here. Again, as you are making money, if you decide to do something like this, again, this is all DGen risky stuff. So remember, you only want to invest that which you can afford to lose. That's why I only did, in this case, 0.1 SOL. I have invested a little more in some other tokens I've sniped, but you just want to be careful here. But bottom line, if you decide to do this, set up a separate wallet outside of your main wallet. I'll show you how to do that again in a video I hope to release in the next day or so. But before, if you're ready to get started now, again, look at DeFi Gardner's YouTube. He has a video that's specific to setting all this up on his end. And once you do that, certainly you'll need to send some Solana to this bot. And once you get your Solana in this bot wallet, if you will, then you'll be able to go out and snipe the token. So I'm not going to spend any more time on this, but I just want you guys to know that this bot trading is just absolutely crazy good. Where you're making, if I were to go back here to Telegram, you can see, this was the big win, 41,000%, which is crazy in a matter of an hour and a half. And then I bought Cloud Soul yesterday, 1,600%. Not 16%, not 160%. This is 1,600%. So 16xing your money, which is like amazing. I put in 0.4 sold. That 0.4 went to right at 6.85, and I ended up buying this one today. I'm going to hold on to this one for a while, so you'll see this go up and down and all. But at the time when I took this snapshot, I was already up 376%. So more than 4x in my money. Making 376% return, which is just crazy. So that's what's been consuming your boy Crypto Goshen the last few days, and I continue to learn more on how to actually utilize the bot. Also going to be looking at doing some bot sniping on the base blockchain, which is becoming big. There's a lot of meme coins that are doing really well on the base blockchain as well. And if you don't know about the base blockchain, it is a blockchain that was actually created by Coinbase, believe it or not, about 1.5 years ago. And that entire ecosystem has begun to take off like big time. And a lot of folks I saw one posting where a guy literally spent like $525 and turned it into $3 million like in a week. So that is all possible, guys, in crypto, and that's why you want to be engaged. So let me get off that soapbox again. I will be doing a specific Solana bot training tutorial in the next day or so. If y'all have any questions for me relative to anything you just heard, feel free to put those questions down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to try to get those answered for you. But let's get to the main matter at hand, and then as we close out the video, I'm going to be identifying those 5 winners who are going to get 0.20 SOL awarded to them for choosing the right number. My favorite number, again, between 1 and 12. So let's pop over to, going over here. All right, so in that video I made almost 2 months ago, I mentioned to you guys that CoinGecko, which is one of my favorite crypto research platform, In addition to it providing us with all kind of data regarding crypto, it also allows you, when you sign up for a free account, you have to sign up for a free account, it allows you to maintain your portfolio and see your profit and losses, right? And so what I did 2 months ago, I set up a Goshen here portfolio, which we'll show you in just a minute. And my initial goal was to dollar cost average into several tokens, but then once I got a sense that this was going to be a very unusual market, I ended up sort of aping in a chunk of money over various tokens over the last month and a half. And believe it or not, because of the fact that we have the Bitcoin halving coming up, and the fact that I believe in 2024 that Bitcoin will probably see price in excess of $100,000, I actually bought a half a Bitcoin as well. And that's just a long-term hold. So with that being said, let's see how Crypto Goshen has done over the last month and a half. So I'm going to pivot over here. And what I want to do is I'm going to start at the bottom. So all these tokens here, some are still on my watch list. I have not engaged or traded the token or bought the token. You'll see, we'll get into some of these tokens where I've actually bought and they went up so much, like Solana, I think it did like a 20x. And so I pulled out like $6,000 or $7,000, $8,000, which we'll look at in just a minute. So some of these tokens I've actually taken some good profits already. And as I have encouraged you guys to do, not financial advice, certainly it's great to see numbers increase on the screen like we're watching right now, but it means nothing at all unless you put those numbers in your bank account. So you gotta be in a mode of taking profits along the way. I can't stress that enough. So with that being said, you'll see here I had some orange at some point, and here's how cool this portfolio tracker is in CoinGecko. And by the way, you'll see here, because of the fact that I spend a lot of time on CoinGecko, it's just easy for me to maintain my portfolio here. But there are some other portfolio trackers out there that you can use. This is a site I just pulled up right before doing the video, CoinMarketCap, which is another great platform to monitor all things regarding crypto data. You can actually establish your own portfolio tracker here, free of charge. CoinStats, this is one of the best ones out there. They actually have a native mobile app. I actually have that too. I know some folks in my family, they use this as well. So you guys, if you don't have a portfolio tracker, you want to get one because you want to know how you're doing. You want to know whether or not you made money, lost money. You want to know what your profits are and your losses are. So I would encourage you all to download this CoinStats here, and then they got some other ones here. You see CoinGecko is on the list as well. But let's go back to Goshen's portfolio here. So you'll see I bought a little orange. This is part of what they call the Bitcoin ordinals narrative. It's supposed to be big in 2024, so I just put a little in there, and I ended up losing a little money, which is, it's par for the course. On this one, you'll see on February 9th, I actually spent $526. And then I spent another $505, and then I decided to, you know what, I'm going to cash out of this one. Wasn't feeling it, so I cashed out. Looks like on February 22nd, I took a hit. I lost $330 on this. You guys go, oh my goodness, yep, it's the nature of the beast. So we're going to pivot back. Let's see, FIO. I had a little FIO. I'm going to get back into FIO, but part of what I'm doing too, you got to be flexible as you're making your investment based on the narratives that are out there. You guys know meme coins have become a major narrative this bull cycle. I mean, even more so than the last one that took place in 2021. And so I've had to make some adjustment based on what the narratives are. And I'm going to encourage you guys to consider doing a similar thing as you start making investments. If things are not moving like you're supposed to, like you expect them to, I should say, and keep in mind, I need to balance this statement. There are going to be some tokens you invest in right now that probably won't go up exponentially until maybe 5 months from now. If you think that is the case, you should hold on to those tokens. At the same time, if you get a sense that, hey, maybe I just bought the wrong token, and that's relative, well, you may want to, if you end up taking a small loss and then transitioning those dollars over to another token that's doing well, you'll come out ahead. So you're going to need to decide how you want to balance your investing, if you will. But just know, I wouldn't have just a bag that's, for the most part, a static bag, except some of the big tokens like Bitcoin and Solana and so forth and so on. So here, lost $57. I was in Wells Market. You see, I made $936 on that one. And so if I were to show you the activity here, I dropped looks like I dropped $2,100 on this one on February 17th, and then I cashed out. So that's a nice profit. So I'm still in the black, if you will, made more than I've lost, which is pretty cool. That's what you want to do, right? In any investment, make more than what you actually invested. Jackal, haven't bought that. Doge, eat Doge. Now this is great that I made $1,300, roughly $1,400, but I wish I would have held on to this one, because this one has been tearing it up. So let's go ahead and open this up and show you guys exactly what I did here. So I bought this initially on March 6th, not too long ago. I put in $500 initially, and then I went back and added another $500. So look at this. Look at this here. And by the way, let me do one caveat to this. I actually ended up pulling out, I want to say, an extra $2,000 on this one. And you'll see here, I ended up selling them here. And so, looks like I sold March 8th and March 18th. And the bottom line profit is $1,391, so roughly $1,400 on that one. Not bad, again, in about a month, less than a month actually, because I bought the initial bag in March. So we're going to scroll up. This is Samo, made $334 off that. I'm going to end up buying Paid Network. If it gets around 15 cents, I'm going to APN maybe 1,000 or so on that one. Like that a whole lot. Don't have this. Should have bought this a long time ago. This thing has been going parabolic too the last couple of weeks. God bless my daughter. She's done well on this Propi. This is a real estate blockchain crypto. It's doing really well. I actually think this one has the potential of doing like $20 in this bull market. So I'll probably at some point, maybe once it pulls back a little bit, I'll probably go in and invest an amount and just hold it through the end of the year. But I really like Propi. Don't own any Orange Chain. Don't own this one. We're going to scroll up. Bonk. I actually have some more Bonk I just bought like a couple of days ago. I need to update this with the latest purchase and all, but the initial one I made $126. Caspa. And Caspa is one of the top tokens. It's in the top maybe 30 market cap wise. Now it's top 50 because it's at 45. I think when I bought it, it was in the top 30, and I lost $314, but I think I invested, you'll see here, I think I may have done like 3,000, 4,000, I did 2,100. And so what I ended up doing, because this thing was not moving as quickly as I thought it was going to move, I ended up rolling this into another token that I'll show you in just a minute that is sort of taken off. So this one down $314. All right, Caspa, Thorchain is still on my list. I like Rune a lot. Have not bought any yet, but I could. Filecoin, grateful. You see here. And this thing started off really slow, by the way. So this is the one I had to be a little more patient with. And again, that's relative because I bought it on February 25th. You're like, come on, man. I know. Come on, man. So I put $14,000 in on that one. And you can see here, I ended up cashing out everything over the last week or so. So March 9th, I ended up taking about $16,000 out. So had a net profit of $4,695. It's a beautiful thing. So that was a really good one. Really good investment. And then I rolled that into another token that we'll look at in just a minute. But did really well on Filecoin. All right, so Filecoin here, we got Chainlink. This one right here is, most folks who've been around crypto for a long time, they believe that Chainlink is going to have its day this year where it may go to even $200. That would be roughly a 10x from here. And I'm actually in that camp, but right now it's just slow going. I'll probably circle back to Chainlink, but when I made the investment here, You can see I put 500, 715, another 1,000, and then I dropped 5,000 in it. And at the end of the day, I decided, and this was on the 23rd. You can see yesterday I decided to go ahead and cash this out, and ended up making $192 profit on this one here. And I put that in another token, by the way. All right, so where are we? Chainlink. Made $133 on Vector. Bought with Hat, lost $411. Taylor Swift. And let me qualify what I just said. I have lost up to this point because I've not sold this one yet. So I still have this, and I have Benji. I think this one has the potential of doing something special, so I'll continue to hold on to Benji, which is a meme token named after Taylor Swift's cat. And of course, y'all know Taylor Swift, she moves markets. Defrogs, I got out of this one, so I lost $810 on this. I lost $250 here, $222 here, and you guys are going like, what in the world, Goshen? Yep, hey, this is the name of the game. And obviously you can also see that I've invested in a lot of different tokens, and that's how you can mitigate your losses too overall. But if you're new to crypto, you want to keep your number really low, like between 3 to 5. And if you're going to do 5, I would say in this market we're in right now, 3 should probably be meme tokens, if not 4. Not financial advice again. So 134 loss here, 1854 loss here. Jasmine, and when I say loss, I need to qualify that again because I still hold these, and these are going to be fine. I am super confident in all these tokens that at some point I'll probably have a 5 to 10x on all these in this market, so I'm okay with that. On LandX, this was actually at a loss of like 22% about a week and a half ago, and look at it now, made 70% on what I invested. 70%. Let's go back. Let's go up a little deeper on this and see what my initial investments were compared to where I am. So I bought this back on February 11, 446. I bought another bag here on March 6th, and here we are now. I sold a little bit here on the 21st. I still have a bag left, so my overall profit, in addition to what I took out back on March 21st, is right at $298. And I'm going to probably end up growing this bag a little higher as we move forward, because this is what they call a real world asset token. Those are supposed to be really hot this bull market. Serenity Shield, they had some issues. Actually, their contract got hacked, and this thing went down like 90%. It has since recovered, so I'm down only 29%. This is a long-term hold for me. It's going to be fine. Wouldn't be surprised that this one end up doing like a 20x. Solana, while it is down like big time today in the last few days, this was one of my best investment or better investments this cycle here. You'll see here, and I'll just show you. Let's dive a little deeper. Initial investment was $1,100, and you can see here my profit and loss is over. This is a positive. Green is always good when it comes to investing. $2,400. And then you can see, and this is beautiful. Overall, I sold March 8th. Also sold some on the 18th. Took out roughly another, looks like about $6,500. So my overall profit in this investment is in excess of $5,500, and that's on an $1,100 investment, where I actually still have a balance. Although this thing is down nicely, like I said, the last few weeks, still got a balance in that in this token of $1,102. Another one, Swiftcoin, up 73%. I think this is going to do really well. Just show you the numbers on this here. Initial investment, did an investment of $533 in 217. That's on the 12th and the 13th. Right now in profit, over 72%, which is crazy good. And this is like in the last 4 or 5 weeks, guys. Fetch AI, I just recently I bought this not too long ago. Right now up about 6%. This is an AI play. Looking to see this thing do probably a 10 to 20x this cycle, so this is a long-term hold. Crest is also a long-term hold, although it's down right now. You see I've made 87% profit on this one. It's about $784. 76% profit on this one here, which is really nice. So the balance is about $1,800, made about $795. I recently bought this one here. I think this is going to do really well. This is a DePin play, if you will. Market cap is about $50 million right now. I hadn't made much, only 4%, but I bought it, I want to say, a few days ago. Let's see, when did I? Yeah, I bought it on March 16th. Well, actually, it's a little longer than that. It's about a week or so ago. So this is a long-term hold for me, this graph link. I want to get ahead of myself here. Where are we? Graph link. Palm AI down 28%. So I have lost up to this point $804. Grok is a meme token, made 52% return since I made the investment, over $721. Deep Fake AI has just been a beautiful winner for me. It has actually rocked. So let me break this down. So my initial investment was $1,000. That's all I put in. Look at the profit. Put in $1,000, profit at $8,800. Bought it a little more than a month ago, and I still have a balance after pulling all this money out. So you'll see all these sales. This is all money that went into my wallet, my bank account right here. Beautiful thing. So overall, $8,800 profit on a $1,000 investment. Almost 9x in my money, which is a beautiful thing. So that's Deep Fake AI. That is an AI play, as you guys know. Let's see, who's next? Bitcoin Cash. This, for me, I made this investment thinking that as Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin Cash is going to go up. That is the thing that is typically happen in bull cycles. With Bitcoin going up, you'll see an increase in Bitcoin Cash, and you can see that has held true here. I've made 60% off that investment I made, almost $1,000 in profit. Just quickly show you what those numbers look like. Here, I put in $1,590, and that's worth $2,544, so almost $1,000 in profit, and did that on February 28th, almost a month ago. Myro, this is a Solana meme token. Look at that profit, 150%, which is crazy. 150% profit. Let's look at those numbers. Made an investment on March 1st, put in $1,000, and it's worth $2,600. And this will continue to moon because meme tokens are just getting started, guys. We'll probably end up doing a 10x on that investment, which is crazy. And my goal is to do a 10x on all of these, but I'll probably end up doing the deep fake AI. I think it's up, instead of doing a 10x, it may be up already close to 10 to 11x, and we're just getting started again. Myro AFIN up 128%. Another great investment, right? Look at these numbers. Made $1,500 on this. Balance is $2,700. Helium right now has been a little disappointing, down 33%. And I'm good because I know long term they should be fine this bull cycle, but I've lost $1,700 on HNT thus far. And I say loss, again, you don't lose anything unless you sell. So certainly I don't plan on selling this at all right now, but I still believe that this is going to give me an easy 10x this bull cycle. So this is a long term hold. No issue there. OPSEC, I actually just bought a couple days ago. I think I took some money either out of Filecoin or somewhere and put it in this OPSEC, and it's up, roughly 5%, made $247. This is also one that I have high hopes for this bull cycle. Solana, this is just a staple in my portfolio, in this particular portfolio, 74%. So I made roughly $3,300 at the current price, and of course this was at like $210 a couple weeks ago. So I expect this to go to $1,000 this bull cycle. So another 7x from here. So that would take that to roughly over $50,000 or close to it. which is crazy. It'll actually be over 50,000. So I'm looking to do at least a 10x here, which I expect to do. This one here, Render. It's also a big part of my portfolio. Made $5,400 on this one. I invested a lot more, so I made a lot more money. So you'll see here with Render. I think this is the one I took from one of those other ones, but I made my initial investment on February 2nd. Of 10,471. Then I added an additional 557 on February 23rd, and so overall put in right at 15,000. I'm sorry, I'm misreading that. I put that in right at 10,900, so roughly 11,000. And you can see I made $5,400 in profit, and the value of this particular token is a little over $16,000, which is beautiful. So that was Render. This one right here is actually becoming one of my favorite ones. AIOZ. This is a DePin play, and already up 55%. I bought this about a week and a half ago, and you see I dropped a nice amount in this one, so I've already made almost $9,000 off this one. And again, I ended up so part of what I'm doing, I'm reusing profits or from other ones that I've made, like really high profits in, and going out and buying some additional tokens. So I'm trying to reuse the same money as opposed to putting new money in this. So this thing has performed really well. Let's see what the numbers look like. We'll give you a breakdown. So I bought this, you can see, on March 9th. So maybe 3 weeks ago, almost 2.5 weeks ago, put in 16,266 and made $9,000. So it just went up since I just switched the screen, which is crazy good. But I think this will easily do, even from this current price, I think it'll easily do another 10 to 20x. Certainly if it does a 10x, this 25,000 goes to 250,000. And if it does a 20x, it goes roughly to 500,000. Those are my expectations, guys. Let's see, we got one more. I think the Big Daddy is here. This is I told you I bought a half of a Bitcoin, and I bought it at, I think the price was 51,000 or so. Current price is 69. Maybe it was a little higher. We'll look at it in just a minute. But I've made, even on the most conservative crypto investment that one can make, and I just bought this maybe a month and a half ago, close to 2 months ago, made 35% return. And let's drill down to see exactly when I bought it. Bought it February 22nd. So a little over a month ago. I spent $26,000. So at the time it was worth about $52,000. Now Bitcoin is at $69,000. It's going to go over $100,000, no doubt in my mind. Not financial advice again. So I've made a whopping $9,300 in profit. So with that being said, again, my goal here, my plan here was not to add Bitcoin initially, but then I was thinking, why not? It's almost like it's like the best savings account that one can have. You just set it and forget it. So this is a long-term hold here for me, Bitcoin. And what I have been doing, again, I go in almost every day and assess how the portfolio is doing. And there's sometimes where I go in and say, you know what, I'm going to swap this token for another one. So I'll sell that one and then buy another one. So with that being said, let's look at the overall losses or profits for the last month and a half, almost 2 months. You'll see it here at the top. And look at there. So I've made in roughly a month and a half almost $51,000. Even though it's down today because of where the market is, in the last 24 hours it's down $6,000. So this time yesterday was showing $56,000. So if you were to take the current balance of this portfolio, it's $122,652 minus my profits. It's going to show you exactly what my initial capital outlay was. And so I invested about $72,000. And that's, again, my goal was to do 50,000, but then when I saw Bitcoin and just listening to all the expectations relative to what it's going to do this year, I ended up just sort of aping into Bitcoin. But so out of pocket, 72,000, made 50,000, current balance is 122,000. And here's the beauty of this. We're still early, guys, in the bull market, in my opinion. We're in inning, probably, we're leaving the third inning right now, going into inning number 4. In order for me to get to $1 million in this particular portfolio, I just need to do a 10x. That's it, right? Right? Matter of fact, let me just expand this out just a little more. So we're at 122, 652. It's just a 10x. That is so doable in this market. It's $1.2 million. So I am really confident, notwithstanding some black swan event that we don't know about right now, like a World War III, Russia, North Korea, or something crazy happening and all. I not only expect to 10x the account based on where it is right now, but really I expect to probably get close to 30x from here off this one account. And this doesn't include some of the DGen things I'm doing, obviously, and the Solana bot and some other things I'm doing. I'm also doing, I'll show you just quickly, I've begun to do some liquidity pool investing, put a couple $1,000s in this thing, and look at the APR on it, 244% APR. And so this thing is printing money here, and there's some other pools out there. I'll be talking about liquidity pool investing in a separate video at some point. But I got money in this pool and a couple other pools, and then I got my original portfolio that I had from, 2-3 years ago. And so it's going to be a really good year. It's something I've been telling you guys. That's why you want to get off the sidelines if you are, get in the game. And you don't need a whole lot of money to make money in this bull cycle. But in order for you to make money, you got to invest something, right? You got to invest some. And so whatever it takes for you to, if you don't have money right now, go try to find some. Go try to do some work for a neighbor or a school or a church or something. And this is pretty interesting. If I ask you this question, how many dollars would one need to make on a daily basis to make $100,000 in a year? So how many dollars would one need to make daily to net $100,000 at the end of the year? Let's run the numbers. $100,000. It's 100,000 divided by 365 days. It's going to let us know what one needs to make every day to be able to see $100,000 in a year's time. It's only $274 a day. Now, I know that's relative again based on where you are geographically speaking, but I believe that all of us have the ability to go out there and make $274 a day, particularly as it relates to this bull market. But even outside of crypto, if I wanted to start a lawn care business, I know I could go out there and make $274 a day if I wanted to do that. And so it doesn't take a whole lot. If you start just breaking down the numbers, a lot of people get intimidated. Say, oh man, 6 figures, $100,000 a year. It sounds like a lot of money. And I know it is in some respect, but it isn't. Especially when you understand that your dad, your father God, he owns it all. And we're his kids if we're believers. And so I just wanted to give you that perspective. I want you to start stretching your mind. Stop, decide if I can just earn $20. Well, why not say if I can just earn $2,000 initially and then get that up to $20,000? The word says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We are what we think. So I'm going to challenge you guys to start changing your thinking, start thinking big, expecting big. And again, we're not so much caught up in the money. As you guys know, money is a resource. And money is also an amplifier. So if you're a crook listening to this particular video, money is going to make you more crooked, right? But if you're somebody out to help others, it allows you to help more people. And that's what it's all about in my mind at the end of the day. We are blessed to be a blessing. With that being said, again, I wanted to update you all thus far. I'll be doing this update relative to portfolio tracking once a month or so to let you know how things are coming along on that front. Also trying to just stretch your vision and trying to get some expectations up out there. And this, this is great, but my expectation is so far greater at the end of the day. Let's see, looking at my little cheat sheet that you guys don't get to see as it relates to where I'm going to pivot to. I think what we're going to do now, we talked about portfolio. I sort of gave you guys an update relative to what Goshen has been doing the last few days regarding Solana trading bots, if you will. Now let's go and let's go out and give away some money before we conclude this video. We're going to go back. Remember the video I made yesterday? Let's go to that video. This is the video I made on yesterday. When I turned 18, showing you how I turned $18, I should say, to over 6,000. And in that video, I pretty much said, and that's why you want to make sure you listen to the entire video. I know some of y'all do what I do. It's all good at the end of the day. Well, you just say, okay, let's get to the main stuff. Let's get to the stuff that I'm interested in. But you never know with Crypto Goshen, I may drop a gem in the middle of the video. So you want to watch the whole video. That also helps me out with the algorithm. But anyway, I stated in this video somewhere that we're going to be doing a giveaway to 5 people who were the first to identify my favorite number between 1 and 12. And by the way, that number is, let me scroll all the way down to the bottom. So I've already sorted this in order. So scroll down. I want to start at the bottom. This Mr. Joseph here was the first one who responded. He didn't put the number in, so I'm assuming he didn't listen to the entire video. So you lost out on that, Vanish. Calling you out, my man. And I would appreciate him. He's an avid follower of the Crypto Goshen platform, all the platforms, from YouTube and Telegram and Twitter and all that. Princess, you're another big follower, but apparently you did not listen to the entire video because you didn't provide a number here. I asked that you guys put a number down in the comment, so you'll know not to do that next time. Hey, life is short, guys. Y'all laugh, have a little fun out there. You gotta work hard and also play hard and laugh hard. Okay, so I don't have a number from Adam. Venetia again, I appreciate you. That's 2 posting and you didn't put a number, my man. As a matter of fact, he did. I'm sorry. So he must have gone back. Good for you. So he said the number 11. It is not the number 11. It is not the number 11. So when I see the first right one, I'll let you know. Okay, Pablo Escobar. No number. Oh, it's James Wyrick. Mr. James, or Jamie, I should say. So Miss Jamie, it could be Miss Jamie. You are correct. My favorite number is actually the number 7. And the number 7, relative to Bible standards and biblical ways, is the number of, it means the number of completion. The number of completion. So that's the number 7. So that is my favorite number. So congratulations to you. Remember, the criteria was you had to be a follower of the YouTube channel. So, you know, I'll issue one caveat. I'll send you a note to let you know you won. I'll check, obviously, to make sure you are a winner. And if you are, I will have you to drop. I'm going to do reply. I'll say, hey, you won. I'm going to ask you to send me, do 2 things. I want you to drop the last 5 digits of your Solana address in the comments here, replying to my message. Don't create a new one. I want you to reply to mine because I want to make sure it's the same person, right? Because, you know, people, again, they get really creative. These scammers, or whatever you want to call them, con artists. God bless them. But anyway, you want to reply to my message. If you don't reply to my message, you're not going to get the 0.2 soul. Just want to make that clear. So, and once you reply, I confirm that you're a subscriber. I'm going to send you the 0.2 soul, which is roughly about $28. I'm sorry, it's $38, which is a nice chunk. Just saying. Also, BMore5488, congratulations. Bingo, you nailed it. It is number 7. Oh, there's the Princess. You did put one up there, but Princess, sorry, you got that one wrong. It's not 11, it's 7. So we got 2 winners thus far. We're going to do 5 at 0.2 soul. Sorry, Dwight, not 3. Sorry, double 6851, B double 9. Let's see, we're looking for, sorry. Okay, we got a B, daughter of the king. I like that. Bingo, you nailed it. So we got 3 winners thus far. We got 4 winners here, and we're looking for the 5th one. Let's see. Please make a video. Okay, no number here. And we have another one here. User N86EK8GF3F. You nailed it. So we got our 5 winners. So you're going to be receiving 0.2 SOL. I'll be sending a reply to your comment to let you know that you have won. I'll verify again you being a subscriber to the channel. I'm going to ask you to drop the last 5 digits of your Solana address in the comments here, and then I'm going to ask that you send me via Telegram your full Solana address. Some people get a little funny in dropping their public address, but remember, you know, these addresses, we're not asking for your private keys, we're asking you for your public address. But even then, some people don't feel comfortable sending that out, although it's all publicly available on the blockchain. But you know, with that being said, I'm going to ask you to send me your full Solana address via Telegram to me. So you'll get a reply here in just a minute. So kudos to you guys who have won. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, feel free to put those down in the comments below. Certainly, again, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button below. Come join us. I think you will be grateful that you did and have done as we move forward in the future. We got a lot of great things that will be happening this year. At some point, we're going to do something crazy. We may give away $1,000 at some point. So you just want to make sure you're subscribed, and not only to get the knowledge on how to refine your crypto investing, but also to put you in a position where you could potentially win some free money. With that being said, I got a couple more things I'll mention here. For those in the US, you guys know that I have talked about Helium Mobile a lot in videos I've made previously. I don't know whether or not I mentioned this in a video yet, but Helium Mobile, because of the fact that we've sent them so many subscribers, they were kind enough to create a specific landing page for the crypto Goshen community. And you can see here, so this is the URL, hellohelium.com/cryptogoshen. And then it tells you, hello, Crypto Goshen fans. That's you out there in Crypto Goshen land, you Goshenites. So you'll be able to go directly to the website. When you sign up, you have to be a U.S. resident, again, to get this service. You're going to get your first month of service absolutely free, no cost to you. And then after that, it's $20 a month. And then, as you guys know, they're paying out those mobile tokens every day. Now, relative to you getting the first month of service free, you won't be earning any mobile tokens that first month because you're getting free service. But afterwards, you'll start earning mobile tokens. And what we've seen thus far regarding the mobile tokens that we're earning, they pay for this $20 a month plan and then some. So just FYI to you on that front. So again, if you're in the US, stop wasting your money with these other carriers. Stop throwing away your money. You can literally end up giving yourself a raise in your budget by switching over to Helium Mobile and then use the savings to start investing in crypto. That's the way we roll. That's the way we do it. And then one last thing, you guys have also heard me talk about GetGrass. GetGrass is a platform that is going to be launching a token at some point. It allows you to make available your bandwidth on your internet, and they actually pay you out right now. Well, I shouldn't say pay you out because you can't cash it out. You get to earn what they call grass points. And at some point, those points are going to be worth something when they actually drop a crypto token out in the public domain. And so if you're not doing GetGrass, I'll leave the link down in the comment below. You want to do that because at some point they're going to be dropping a token, and that's another way for you to actually earn some free money in crypto. So that is all I have for now. I know it's been a long video, but we had a lot to talk about. Again, if you have any questions for me, feel free to put those down in the comments below. Until then, this is Crypto Goshen. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day, and remember that you and I are blessed to be a blessing. Have a great one. Bye-bye.